News 46 is brought to you by the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino, located at the intersection of Route 372 and Highway 160. You can call the Pahrump Nugget at 775-751-6500, or you can visit their website at www.pahrumpnugget.com. News 46 is also brought to you by Southwest Medical Associates. Look for news about their latest healthcare center opening soon in your neighborhood. Southwest Medical Associates. Now that's powerful medicine. News 46 is also brought to you by Red Apple Fireworks. You've never seen anything like it. Nevada's elite fireworks shopping experience. Red Apple Fireworks.
Tonight on News 46, a stabbing suspect is on the run.
And a live debate to rally support for the vacant seat in Congress.
And guns, sports memorabilia, and knives. An auction that's not just for men. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Rick Vale and Rhonda Van Winkle. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell and news across Nevada with Janet Eric. News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Friday, June 24th, 2011. I'm Rick Vale.
And I'm Norma Gino Paddock in for Rhonda Van Winkle. This is News 46. Topping our news tonight, Nye County Sheriffs deputies and detectives are attempting to locate a stabbing suspect. This afternoon, a man was stabbed on Wilson Street in what appears to be a debate over a woman. Deanna O'Donnell reports.
What they're calling at this point is an assault and battery with a deadly weapon. I'm sure further charges will be tacked on later as the investigation continues. It all happened right before 2 o'clock this afternoon at 471 West Wilson. We're being told at this point that the victim was stabbed in the arm. He was transported here locally. It was a dispute over a female. That's what we're being told at this point. Nye County Sheriff's deputies arrived on scene and did go and talk to neighbors trying to locate the suspect, who at this point we know as a Robert Mon. He is approximately 6 foot tall. He's brown hair, hazel eyes. He's wearing a white shirt and blue jean shorts. If you have any information about this, you're urged to contact the Nye County Sheriff's Department at 751-7000. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
Peter Falk, Emmy Award-winning actor, has passed today at the age of 83. During his career, he won 4 Emmy Awards as the popular homicide detective Lieutenant Columbo, a character he played on television for more than 30 years. He died yesterday at his home in Beverly Hills, California. He had been diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease.
And last night, a live debate for the Congressional District 2 seat was held at the Pahrump Nugget and aired here on KPVM TV.
A debate hosted by Trunk, which stands for Tea Party and Republicans Uniting Nevada Conservatives, was held at the Pahrump Nugget last night. 3 of the top candidates rallied for the vacated Congressional 2 seat, which was vacated by Dean Heller, who replaced John Enson's Senate seat. The debate was between 3 candidates, 2 male Republicans, Mark Amade, Kurt Leopold, and 1 female Democrat, Nancy Price.
The seat that we're going to have a special election for on September 13th is presently vacant. After September 13th, the person that you choose will be responsible for filling out now Senator Dean Heller's term for 14 or 15 months. Phenomenally important time in the course of our nation, both in terms of the issues that are here in Nevada, that are affecting us all, whether they're economic, whether they're federal land use, or whether they're foreign policy related, which affects us here at home.
It is a critical moment in our nation's history and in Nevada's history. The blunt reality of it is we as a nation are at a tipping point. We have no representation for the 2nd Congressional District back in Congress right now, and it is imperative that we get someone back there as quickly as possible. The reason for doing that is without a voice in Washington, we cannot be represented as folks here. When you look at what is required for our nation, for what is required for Nevada, and for our future, we are facing some monumental challenges.
I was the elected Democratic nominee last year, and I don't know if anyone here was at the Pahrump candidates night. I was there just last year, and I was there with my daughter. Tonight I'm here with my husband in the back there, former Assemblyman Bob Price. Now, Bob Price served in the Assembly with Mark Amaday, and so I've known Mark for a very long time, and I can tell you he's a nice guy.
The event was moderated by K9's Karen Jackson, who read questions submitted by the audience that were not disclosed to the candidates. They will continue with a debate tonight in Elko. There are many candidates that are rallying for this congressional seat. To find out the entire list, you can go to the Nye County Clerk's website.
I have a message for all three of you from our seniors. They say Nevada's senior community is Nevada's greatest resource. Represent us seniors. Work hard, be honest, or we as seniors will throw you out.
This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
The debate will replay here tomorrow night at 7 p.m. right here on KPVM.
And folks, as we head into our first break on this Friday evening, here's a message from our good friends at the Pahrump Nugget.
How you doing, everybody? It's Jeremy coming to you from the Nugget. Just here to talk about a few things we have going on this weekend. We have great entertainment tonight. Nick and Kid on the stage bar from 7 to midnight. Got some great drink specials. We're also doing a cash drawing. It starts at 4 o'clock Friday and Saturday. We're doing a drawing at 4, 5, 6, and 7 for $200 in cash, plus a progressive drawing at 8 o'clock. Could win up to $700, possibly more on the progressive. On Sundays, we're doing a free play drawing, a random free play from 4 to 9 o'clock. Just come on in, spin the wheel. You can win up to $500 in free play. We have a 99-cent margarita at the Gold Bar. We're doing $2 wells and dollar drafts at the Gold Bar. So come on down, have a great time, cool off at the Nugget. We have some great things going on. We're giving away lots of cash. We got some great drink specials and great food. So come on down and see us and have a great weekend.
The Pahrump Arts Council hung a new exhibit today at the Charleston Park RV Clubhouse next to the winery. This exhibit features husband and wife team Janet Stenmark Toy and Bernie Toy.
I'm here at the Charleston Park RV Clubhouse right next to the winery, and Stenmark and Bernie Toy have a new art show that has just been put up on the walls as of this morning. We're going to speak to both of them right now.
Stenmark, that's my name. That's my father's Swedish name when he came from Sweden all the way from. Anyway, we're together. We have been together for 49 years, and we paint together, and we've got all kinds of ideas together, and we just have a good time.
Oh yes, very good time. 49 years.
So next year's the 50th. On what date?
March 17th.
For our Irish ancestors.
Yeah, we got married on St. Paddy's Day so that we could remember it.
Wonderful. See, you still remember. So 50 years, you guys you're featured here at the RV Park Charleston Clubhouse. Your artwork, a lot of these are new.
Absolutely. When they said to us, would you like to have a show? And we said, we got to start making paintings. And not the ones that we've got collected in the barn, but all brand new ones. And I was making pastel paintings. And my framer, who's David Wilson, all of a sudden got very, very ill. And I said, how am I going to paint? How am I going to frame my pictures? So we went to Walmart. So my pictures are me and Walmart.
There you go. And Bernie, you do a lot of abstract, don't you?
Yes, I like abstract. And I like regular painting. also, but the abstract comes into my head a lot more than regular good paintings.
And that couple will be celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary next St. Patrick's Day. If you would like to see their artwork, come right down to the winery and the Charleston Park RV Clubhouse, and you can see it. They will be holding a reception on July 8th from 1 to 3. We'll keep you posted on that. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News.
Well over 100 children now have the opportunity to enjoy all sorts of activities at the new Pahrump Youth Activities Day Camp, which is being held at Mance Elementary on West Street.
It's extremely exciting. I mean, we had, as everybody knows, the Boys and Girls Club was active here for 4 years, and I was very involved with that and very appreciative of what they brought. But I think it's, having them has enabled us to move forward and do some of the things that we want to do with our own local flavor and present how we want to do it here.
We can't ignore how excited Tom Said is.
Well, we've been working on this for just about a year because the problems that occurred with the old club were simply because it wasn't run by local people. It was run by Las Vegas and the national concern, and when they ran low on money, instead of trying to put funding together and so on and so forth and continue the program, they just shut us down. This is our club. This belongs to Pahrump Valley. It's extremely important that we get donations from sponsors, from companies, and actually it's my job to do that. I'm in charge of the fundraising committee. We need help from parents. I don't care if it's 50 cents. I don't care if it's $5, $500. We need the people to give so that we can keep this program going for the kids and expand it. Without funding, it doesn't work. And we no longer have the help of the national concern, so it's our club. We have to take care of it here locally. So we need your help, Pahrump community.
And we are looking at expanding, aren't we?
Well, we're excited about having a really good, strong summer program. We're excited about generating a lot of public buzz around this program, and hopefully that will foster into us having multiple sites, and not only running during the summertime, but also after school. We'd like to have a year-round program. That would be the optimum.
It is really our goal, isn't it? Tell me about how many kids sign up for this, and we have a waiting list too.
Well, with the facility that we have and the funding that we have for now, we were only able to do 100 kids. So yes, more kids applied, and we do have a waiting list. But as the funding grows and as we get help from the community, we intend to expand and eventually be able to take care of 200-300 kids, and that's the goal. Yeah.
And we're at Mans. Are we going to keep using Mans, the old Mans?
Well, this is the old building. I mean, we don't know what the school district's long-term plans for this building is. It's an absolutely perfect facility for what we want to do, because you not only have this main large multi-purpose room, but there's also 4 adjacent classrooms. So that allows us to break our program up.
What a deal is this? It's about approximately $1.50 a day. They get 2 meals and all these activities.
Yeah, it's a real good deal. I mean, I found out through Nye County School District through their food program that because Mance, well, actually all the schools in Pahrump qualify as their free and reduced lunch program. So as long as you're doing some sort of educational component during the summer, we qualify for the USDA summer feed program. That's going to give every one of these kids here an opportunity to have a breakfast and a lunch every single day, that's amazing.
And Tom, for fundraising, how do people contact you to donate? We're looking for business sponsors, personal sponsors, anybody.
Donations can be brought either to Nye Communities Coalition or to my dealership, Saida Trudeau, or to the restaurant. We'll see that they get to the right place.
Tell me what you're planning on doing.
I'm playing games in the PE area. And eating breakfast. And playing.
If you like guns, knives, and sports memorabilia, you'll want to attend the Nevada Public Auction tomorrow morning on Margaret Street.
Well, we have another very, very exciting auction coming up Saturday. This accumulation of a lot of items that have come in through the public administrator and private estates. As you can see behind me, we have a very, very nice selection of firearms, incredible amount of ammunition, sports memorabilia. A lot of it is from a private collection of all signed sports memorabilia. We have 2 vehicles. The vehicles are out of the public administrator, a beautiful 2009 Chevy, a 2004 cargo van, and we're really looking forward to it. This should be probably one of the most exciting auctions with this type of variety of merchandise. The auction is also going to be broadcast in a simulcast live on the internet. So you can go to the website, www.auctionnv. You can see a catalog, and if you just soon stay at home, you can bid online and then come down and pick your items up.
You have handguns and rifles. There's some bows and knives as well.
Yes, we have bayonets, we have handguns, we have rifles, we have bows, compound bows. It's a really, really great selection of merchandise. One of the nice things is JB Supplies, John Lockwood, is our FFL dealer. His license is actually in this building. The sale is observed by John, and we can do all the transfers right here. So now it's going to be a one-stop shopping, and it's going to make things very, very convenient.
And this is a catalog sale. And what does that mean?
You bet. In a catalog sale, we'll go strictly by the catalog. We start with number 1 and sequentially go straight down through the catalog till the last item. We never jump out of sequence in the catalog. That allows you a little bit of extra time if you see, for an average, how long does it take to sell one lot. Then you can calculate, like say for example, the item you're looking at is lot number 100. So you know that you got about an hour and 15 minutes before that item's going to come up. And it allows you to more progressively project your time.
How many items are we selling?
I believe the catalog is 390 items.
An impressive collection of sports memorabilia over there. It seems that almost all of them are signed. There's everything from boxing to football to cereal boxes.
Yes. This is from an estate here in Pahrump. The lady talked to us, and this is just but a sample. You know, we figured we would try this and see how it goes, but you're correct. A lot of it is all authenticated original signatures, from jerseys to mini helmets to Wheatie boxes. And what's very, very unusual is we have a huge collection of Ducks Unlimited lithographs. Those are some of the finest lithographs in the Ducks Unlimited series. A lot of them are numbered. They're all artist signed in a very, very nice variety of the Ducks Unlimited lithographs. But remember now, you can also preview every item online. There's 4 or 5 digital photographs and a complete description of every item that we'll have that's in the online catalog. If you go to the website, click on the button, it takes you straight away to the catalog.
What's the website?
www.auctionnv.com.
And it all begins?
Saturday at 10 o'clock.
Longtime resident Robert Begansky has passed away. The funeral will be held tomorrow at the Pahrump Family Mortuary. It begins at 1 p.m. and the public is invited to attend.
The funeral services for longtime Pahrump resident and community leader Robert Begansky will be held tomorrow. The public is invited to attend. Robert was a veteran of World War II and U.S. Army 82nd Airborne as an engineer. Mr. Begansky built the first shopping center here in our town, Valley View Plaza on Highway 160 next to Saddle West. The shopping center was first called Decatur. He also started the Nye Sciences of Pahrump, a home and commercial sewage treatment system business with partner Bill King. Formed a posse from the Old West days. Because Pahrump only had 2 deputies, he also became a reserve deputy sheriff. He ran for sheriff against Wade Litsky and came in as first runner-up. Built a shopping center in Amargosa called the El Camino Rio. Now it's the Academy. He also owned the Amargosa Club, formerly Sherry's Crystal Palace, and the Mecca Club. He built and ran the Country Corner, now the Coyote Corner shopping center on Irene and Leslie. He was a pilot and built his own FAA-approved airplane runway, which is located on Nevada maps. The runway is called Valley View. He was an active member of the Pahrump community in supporting small businesses, nonprofits, and supports his favorite politicians. He helped June Fry start the Humane Society here in Pahrump. There's a memorial service for Bob Begansky at Pahrump Valley Mortuary tomorrow at 1 p.m. All of Bob's friends in Pahrump are invited to attend. In lieu of flowers, please make donations to the Pahrump Nathan Adelson Hospice. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
And here's West Star Ranch Animal Rescue with this week's Save a Pet segment.
Save a Pet is generously brought to you by Auto World at 727-8000 and Greenspan Brokerage at 751-6200. Put the green team to work for you.
Hi, I'm Eileen. I'm here at West Star Ranch Animal Rescue, and I'm here today with Bear. Bear is a 10-year-old lab mix. He's all ready for adoption, so if you want to come down and see him, he'll just be $75 are our adoption fees. We're located at 780 East Mance, and we're open 6 days a week and closed on Tuesday. Our phone number is 727-9273. That's 727-9273 or 727-YARD.
If you would like to sponsor Save a Pet, give us a call at 727-9400. To adopt, donate, or contact West Star Ranch, call 727-9273.
No, I'll flag you. Oh. And now for our Facebook question of the day. Today's question: with Denny's opening up here in town and creating 50 to 70 new jobs, what other businesses would you like to see find their way to Pahrump? And here are some of your responses. Barb Out Johnson says, with more small plants for more jobs, anything like the new windmill parts company, I'd like to see something for our youth, yet those businesses do not take a lot of upfront money to keep open. And Jenny Depp says, a movie theater, definitely. David Smith agrees with Jenny. A movie theater would be great, even a small water park to give the kids a place to go during the summer heat. Laura says that she would like to see a theater, which should have been here by now, and a big box store. And Deanna says something like a Target or a Kohl's. A movie theater would definitely be good. More food chains, a Pizza Hut would be awesome. And Cynthia Perez says, I moved here 7 months ago from Salinas Valley in California. Went back to visit, and my friend asked me where I wanted to go. I said, anywhere, just no Walmart. A Target, a movie theater, a water park. Denny's isn't even that great. The job aspect is nice, but really this town needs something. What do you think?
Well, I don't know, but I do know we eat in this town.
We sure do.
We sure do.
I'm backing everybody else. I want a movie theater. Make it happen, Pahrump.
Yeah,
Bring us a movie theater.
That would be good.
A multiplex.
A multiplex.
That's right. We need a multiplex.
Boy, if you're going to go big.
That's right. Folks, we've got triple-digit temperatures and wind. In fact, we've got 60-mile-an-hour winds coming up in our 7-day forecast. Don't go anywhere. We'll have it right after this break.
News 46 weather is brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body. For more information, you can visit their website at nevadadairycouncil.org.
Hey everyone, welcome back to News 46. I'm Rick Vale with your weather, and I got to tell you folks, it is official. Rick's swim days are in full effect. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we got up to today. Today we had a sunny days out there with a high of 101 degrees. And winds out of the south-southwest at about 12 miles per hour. We had gusts upwards of 26 miles per hour. Pressure holding steady on the barometer, 29.80. Our UV index 9, very high. Sunrise will be at 5:28 a.m. and our record high was 113 degrees back in 1959. That's hot for anybody. Looking at tonight, going to be clear out there, a low of 75. Winds out of the south-southwest at about 10 miles per hour with gusts upwards of 31 miles per hour. Sunset will be at 8:05 p.m. and our record low is 56 degrees back in 1963. Looking at tomorrow, sunny day out there, a high of 100, a low of 75. Winds out of the south-southwest at 12 miles per hour, gusts up to 30 miles per hour. The UV index for Saturday, 9, very high. If you're going to be outside enjoying yourself, you're going to want some sunscreen on. And sunrise will be at 5:28 a.m. Looking at our 7-day forecast, Sunday, 27 mile per hour gusts, a high of 99, a low of 73. Monday, looking at 40 mile per hour gusts, a high of 100 and a low of 76. Tuesday, 52 mile per hour gusts. It's not a typo. It's going to get extremely windy. 100 degrees for the high, 75 for the overnight low. Wednesday, 61 mile per hour winds. Guaranteed we're going to have some wind advisories if those winds hold true. 101 for the daytime high with 71 for the overnight low. Looking at Thursday, 94 for the high. Temperature drops just a little bit for us. Low of 74 with gusts of about 22 miles per hour. Friday, next Friday, looking at about 16 mile per hour gusts with a high of 106 and a low of 82. And our worst weather in the nation today is Paint Rock, Texas, for high temperatures above 100. And I got to say, I complaint because I think that should be us.
You know, when is the wind going to quit?
Never.
Oh,
never.
Please. It feels like you put a fan in the sauna.
What can I tell you? It does. It's terrible. Please. That's why swim days are on. I am going swimming because it is too darn hot to just be sitting around letting that hot air blow on us.
And it's not windy in the pool?
No, it's not windy under the water.
Oh, very good. Healthcare Partners of Nevada is holding a town hall meeting on Monday, June 27th at 6 p.m. at the Pahrump Nugget. This event will be held to address patients' questions regarding their health insurance options.
And folks, the Miss Pahrump 2011 will be held tomorrow night at Rosemary Clark Middle School at 6:30 p.m. Tickets are available at the Best Western and Wolfie's for $15. DVD copies will also be available for $25. And folks, that's going to do it for this edition of News 46. I'm Rick Vale.
And I'm Norma Gino Paddock.
From everyone up here in the hill at KPVM, we wish you a safe weekend, and we'll see you here again on Monday night. Until then, good night, Pahrump.